Awesome. Hi, guys. Good morning, and welcome to Intentional Mondays. I'm so happy this thing is finally working. I've been spending the last 30 minutes trying to go live. Hello and welcome back. My name is Justine Hernandez with Passion, Style, Purpose, living life not by default but by design. We have been on a week break. I think it's been a week, maybe even more. Who knows? But I got back from visiting San Diego, my hometown in California, for a week to see my son graduate or promote from 6th grade to now to 7th. So he is a little junior high kid now and a preteen. Woo! Thank goodness he's a boy, so hopefully it won't be that bad during his teen years. So I hope everyone is having a great week. As you can tell, anytime I go on a trip, I come back sick, either because of the transition of weather and moving a lot of energy. So for myself, or for this past week that I've been MIA, there has been some super intense energy in general with the best way I can describe it. When I say energy, it's just kind of like whatever is popping up for you that is out of the norm. So for some of us, we're being called to really address deeper areas of ourselves, and all that stuff is coming up to the surface, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, but it's necessary. I think I talked about a few videos before. It's like we're decluttering the things in us, in our body, our emotions, our mindsets, things that we held on to, that we no longer need to hold on to in this new period of our life. So a lot of us are going through that movement and that transition, and some of us deeper than others, but it's still a huge shift. And so how awesome for the energy of the week in general, which I want to talk about, is called integrity. Was the affirmation card I pulled today, integrity. And it says, align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So integrity. So that looks like whatever, if you're putting things in your life that don't make you happy, like for example, for myself, I've been doing a lot of detoxing of ancestral energy, and as well as toxic relationships. So even though I'm really good with dealing, hi Sean, even though I'm really good at detoxing relationships out of my life that are not serving me for my highest and best good, the one area that sometimes, a lot of us get blindsided is family. So during my visit, I got to experience that to its full extent. And for me, I had to disassociate myself with a particular family member because they're not being in integrity, and they are deciding to be a victim of their circumstance and try to drag me along with it. And I love my family, but I also love myself more because of the fact that I don't have to dim my light and dim who I am to make someone else happy. And you should never have to do that in any types of relationships in your life. So for me, it's about detoxing things in my life and relationships that are draining. I call them energy vampires. You'll notice that certain people you spend time with, they elevate you and they make you feel so happy, and others, they drag you down and make you feel very not so great, not really fun. That's kind of like a nasty nitpicking energy, or they're very passive aggressive. You never know what's going on in their thought process. They're just mean, and straight up mean. And I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that type of energy in my life. And so it doesn't align with my integrity. I'm all about transparency and honesty, and the relationships that I have, I'm able to be fully 100% myself without judgment. And that's important to me in the relationships that I hold, that I can be 100% myself. And if I'm not able to be 100% myself, I have to ask myself the question, why do I not feel that way? So, and I think this is perfect for what's going on. And the more you stand in your integrity and stand in your power, the more confidence you feel and the more reassurance you have about who you are and what you represent in the world. I think for us, sometimes if you, like I dealt with a low self-image or not feeling worthy, so you feel like you have to have these relationships because you feel either you're judging them or you're doing X, Y, and Z. It's something that you are doing, and that's why you're keeping this toxic relationship. And so it's like a way of convincing yourself why you have this relationship in your life that is not really good for you. And so you have to be mindful that the more you focus on what you need, the more you receive what you need. But if you dim that aspect of yourself and you push it down because you're worried about what other people may think or feel about it, you're dimming yourself and dimming your light for others, and that's not okay. And it's not okay for yourself because you're diminishing your light and your power for other people. And you don't need to be a martyr. You really don't. You don't need to be a martyr. Be a martyr for yourself, meaning like love yourself enough that you would get rid of the relationships, even family relationships that are not serving you, that are holding you back, that are bringing you down and not helping you elevate yourself to where you want to go. So that is the energy of the weekend. It's a pretty card. Integrity. So that is what's going to be going on. We're going to be going through that and finding, letting go of things in our life that are not in alignment with our integrity. So, which is awesome. All right. So what is your intention for the week? And what are you grateful for? So yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm excited to fully get my voice back and fully get all this energy back in my body because I've been like so drained, but it's okay. It's all part of the process of letting go. Sometimes when you're letting go of relationships or letting go of toxic stuff in your environment or just letting go in general, it can have a physical effect on your body. But don't look at it as it's a negative thing. It's a positive thing. Your body is like pushing stuff out. It's the same thing like when you get a cold and your nose starts running, you start coughing out this phlegm because you're releasing the stuff, the toxins, the things that are in your body that is not good for you. So it wouldn't be surprising that you would go through the same process when you're releasing. You get kind of sick and things like that. So it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out for your best and highest good. So I'm super excited for you guys to have a badass week. And I'll see you next Monday. Bye, guys.